Okay, I don't know how this is going to work. I don't know if this is working, if it's not working. Oh, it is. Okay. Oh, it is. Okay. Okay, so basically, I'm just going to sit here and and paint another skull. Just kind of a test to see how this live is going to go from this PC and some of the setup from this shop. If anybody's out there, chime in. It is just going to be one of the test setups for going live from here at the shop. It's not the most comfortable setup, I'm not going to lie. So I don't know if I'll be doing anything from this angle much. But I was trying to set up two cameras earlier and I couldn't get it to work. I guess I could put... Nah, I'm not worried about that. I was thinking about putting the reference above, but I don't think I need to. Setting up my audio, or not so much my audio, but more video at my house is a whole lot simpler. Everything seems not to want to work right here. So the multiple camera setup that I have at the house, I wish I could just like flip flop over to here because that would be incredible. also feel like I need music in my ears, so I might have to like switch things up for a minute. Oh, you know what? Let's go Spotify. I feel like I should be a little bit more talkative today, but I don't know. After hours of trying to get these cameras set up, I'm kind of like frustrated. I do, however, I am going to be setting up a. I'm going to be recording a video live here soon, or not live, but recording a video soon for my Kickstarter for the tarot deck I'm doing. Not a lot of people know about this yet, but I'm creating a 78 card tarot deck. This is definitely not optimized for my painting at all. I gotta figure out a different setup for this. And then I have to figure out a setup for the live tattooing. That's kind of where all this is leading to. This is another skull painting that's going to be in the Skull Demon series. It's a series of 4 paintings. 2 of them are, well, one's fully done, one's almost done. I've been kind of busy getting this shop set up and running, and I feel like I've been slacking on painting lately. Need to get back to it. I enjoy painting a lot. It kind of soothes me and calms me and gets my mind back at somewhat normal and easy to deal with life and people. And I honestly need to do more of it. I do have a studio set up for it, though. I just got all my lights so I can get my photography back in action. More so than I've even been doing lately. Look at that. Look at that crap. Just remember, there are no accidents, only happy mistakes. Or happy accidents, or... Damn it, I screwed it up. But, just follow Bob Ross. You know what I mean. There are no mistakes, only happy accidents. There you go. I gotta go find the black paint. I'll be right back. Probably should have done that beforehand. But, you know, not always super focused. Black paint. Black paint. So for this set of demon skulls that I'm doing, I'm literally only using black and white on black canvas. It's working out pretty well. I kind of really like the way these are coming out. I don't really like this brush. I gotta find a better monitoring system. I'm hooked up to a mic that I'm not using. Actually, I just need to get a new set of headphones with a longer cord. I know I haven't really posted a lot on this channel in a while. Started it and then kind of got busy with other things. Started a new shop, and I'm gonna start posting more on here. I'm gonna start doing some live and doing some recorded videos. The motivation for me to be in front of a camera and hit the record button is really hard. I can go live anytime I want. Weirdly enough, live doesn't bother me. But when it comes to recording, for some reason there's kind of mental block and my anxiety goes through the roof. I don't really know how to handle it well, and I just end up doing nothing. I have all these ideas for videos, I have all these ideas for everything, and I just can't find the determination or whatever to actually hit the record button. It's definitely a mental struggle. I'm sure a lot of other people go through it too. Even just straight up going live. Like I only started doing live streaming like a year ago, and I play games. Occasionally, I paint, I draw, I do whatever I kind of feel like it at the moment. And that took me a long time to kind of figure out as well. Now it's no big deal. I just get on, I play games, I have fun, I talk to people. It's kind of a little community there. People come, people go. It's like everything in life. The YouTube thing seems a little harder to wrap my head around. I'm working on it. That's why I'm kind of easing my way in by doing a couple lives here and there. If you follow the channel, you've seen I've done some recorded videos before, but they they were hard to do. They took me a while to record it, then I watched it and re-record it, and just kind of do it a few times until I got it right. I mean, which I guess is normal, but I was so stressed out the whole time, and I don't edit my videos, my girlfriend does, and she's incredible. And she's even like, hon, you're fine. And I don't know, to me, it just doesn't seem fine. Anything recorded in my brain doesn't come out right. I feel a lot more natural live, most likely because I've done so many conventions with tattooing, that kind of stuff. So obviously it's a live environment. I've done interviews, I've talked to people, I have to talk to people all the time when I'm tattooing and out at conventions and that kind of stuff. And it seems a lot easier for me to be live, whether I have an audience or not. I can sit here and amuse myself and just talk to myself the whole time and kind of get things out, especially if I'm painting. If I'm painting, I'm like the only one in the room no matter what. Whether somebody's here, somebody's watching, somebody's in chat. I mean, obviously I'll pay attention if somebody's in chat, be like, hey, what's up? But I don't mind questions. Actually, I think the only dumb question is the one you forget to ask. I think questions are great. It's the only way we can learn anything. If you don't ask, you'll never know. Granted, some questions are annoying, especially when you have to hear them all the time. However, I try my hardest to think about the other side, the person who's asking the question. What if they're actually genuinely curious and they have no idea that that's a common question, that that's an annoying question? So I try to have an open mind about stuff like that. And every time somebody's like, oh, I know you hear this all the time, I'm like, yeah, I do, but you don't. So I guess the only way to really to know is to ask, especially somebody that does hear it all the time. It's not always what you want to talk about, not always what you want to deal with, but it happens. With these live videos, I don't even put out that I'm live. I don't even let anybody know. Just kind of randomly pop on. I feel like the more I announce that I'm doing something, the more anxious I get about it. with this, there's less, I don't know, less anxiety. I never really knew anxiety was such a controlling factor in people's lives until I realized how much it controlled mine. But I used to drink, and I used to drink kind of heavily, um, mainly to, and now I kind of realized it was to stop the anxiety, to get rid of the anxiety, and it worked. It just created a whole lot more that I had to run from, or not run from, but regret and issues and problems. I haven't drank in roughly 5 years, and it's pretty incredible, actually. I have no urge. Like, I've had a beer here and there, just like for the hell of it, just to basically prove to myself that it's uh, not something I want or need, and it's not something that controls me. So I can drink a beer if I want for flavor, for taste, for something, and don't feel any need or urge to have another one. I had a buddy who had a wedding a few months ago, and I drank a whole glass of champagne. No big deal. A bunch of people that I know that know I don't drink anymore even were looking at me like, "Oh, you good?" Like, yeah, champagne, man. It's a wedding. Ain't nothing. I know not everybody can do that. I'm fortunate in that aspect that I can just not go back to it because, well, mainly I don't want to. Quitting drinking was one of the best things I've ever done in my life. Something I can actually like look back and go like, "Hey, that was smart." There's another weird thing on this. I'm not used to YouTube yet, so I'm using regular OBS, not Streamlabs like I normally use on Twitch. And I don't know how to set up, like, I guess, I think I'm set up to see a chat or whatnot. I don't know. Guess we'll see what happens if anybody chimes in. Where am I at? Go back to this weird brush. What is this thing? Royal and Langnickel Zen Z93A 16 millimeter. I mean, it's a nice angle brush like I like, but it's super stiff. I guess I could put I wonder if I can do this easy. Let's see, is this it? Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Wait. That's not what's supposed. What the fuck? All right, you know what? I don't think I can mess with that now. Yeah, I can't. I don't know if I can really add things that easy while I'm already streaming. It doesn't seem to want to work right on this one. My computer at home, I know I could do it. Whoever watches this, let me know in the comments below if if you want to see more. You want to like more of these kind of videos from me, or if there's anything else. Or if you have any questions on anything I'm doing, or just on anything really. Like I said, questions are good. I have a lot of experience in a lot of things, and I'm always open to help spread knowledge and information. I remember a year ago, actually, it was more like 2 years ago, a bunch of people thought I should start doing YouTube videos and vlogging and live streaming and all kinds of stuff. And I was super hesitant on it. And I was like, yeah, I don't know anything about it. I don't know anything about PCs. I don't know anything about streaming, software, hardware, any of it. And then last year, quarantine hit. And I started looking into it. Within a month or two, I started live streaming on Twitch. And I don't know, not to sound like I don't care about it. I totally enjoy streaming. 100%. And I don't have this crazy notion that I'm going to get famous from it and be this big streamer everybody knows, and that's not why I do it at all. I mainly did it 100%. My main reason to do it was because we were stuck at home with not a whole lot to do. Creativity was down. Life experience was kicking me in the ass from having shitty partners in a bad business venture that screwed us pretty royally. I don't know, it was just a really, really, really dark time in my head, and it gave me something to look forward to more than just waking up every day and looking around at what we didn't have anymore. It kind of gave me a reason to learn, a reason to pick up something new, just kind of do my thing. Unfortunately, it kind of wasn't the greatest for everybody involved at the time. I kind of shut everybody out and pretty much locked myself in a room for a while and dove in, watched videos, watched vlogs, watched everything I possibly could about all of this stuff. Kind of secluded myself. Kind of what I needed to do, though. I mean, some people involved know what's up and supported me no matter what. And I mean, a lot of people support me. Yeah, I won't really get into it too deep. It was, but, okay, so I came out of it with a lot of knowledge. I learned a lot about not just the hardware and software and about what it takes to be a content creator on a digital platform. I've always been a content creator, if you look at it that way. I'm an artist. I create content for people to ingest, whether it be on your wall, on your arm, your leg, your back. What I do is give people things that they love, and it's what we do in the tattoo industry is a lot like what content creators do. They create entertainment, and what we do is not just an art form. It's more than that. It's for a lot of people, it's entertainment as well. It gives people to look forward to something. People love the process of tattooing, whether it be your tattoo or your friend's tattoo, or like some people are just completely enthralled in the whole process, and it's pretty awesome. So I'm used to the kind of content creator side of things, but the digital media is a whole nother ballgame. And I give a lot of these guys super amounts of credit. And even now, I still find people all the time that I look at and I watch and I look up to, and find new artists all the time, find new creators, find new people to inspire me on a daily basis, whether it be photography, painting. I found some of my favorite artists within the last year just because of YouTube and falling down rabbit holes and weird tangents and finding artists and blowing my mind to the point of like, wow, shit, I need to do more. And if you know me, I always do stuff what I kind of like. I'll do it for a little bit and I'll stop. Oh, lately I'm just creating nonstop. It's not the same thing all the time. Every day is a little different. One day I might do photography, another day I might do paintings, another day I might do who knows, drawings or building a PC. And to me, that's still artistic. There's still design involved. There's a ton involved in PC building. Like, you really got to have a good head for it. And that's another thing. So, like, let me get back to how I started off on this little rant. PC building in general was brand new to me, and within a year, I've built 4 PCs now. Not just for me. 2 are for my shop. 1 is for my home setup, my home studio setup, and then the other is for my girl, for her gaming and her video stuff. And holy shit, it's enjoyable. And now I have this whole nother avenue of creation that I can do as well, that isn't just hung on a wall and looked at. It can be used to create more. And that's pretty incredible to me. It's like, now I can actually build a tool for somebody to create with. And that's kind of special. And all that kind of pulled me out of the craziness of last year. I'm still super jaded about what happened with the business and all that, but also now I have a new business. I have a studio and eventually gallery here in Florida, and now I have an entire space that I designed and built just for what I do. Do I miss the everyday of the clientele coming in the door and being able to serve them drinks and stuff like that? Yeah, of course. But at the same time, because of everything that happened, I'm very well content being in my dark little hole in the world right now. Eventually, one day, I'll open it to the public and let everybody in and see the darkness I've created, or what's come out of the darkness, and the darkness that's expanded from my mind in a healthy and positive way instead of what it could have done. I don't want to go on all day with this live. Just a little beginning and a little test to say what's up. If you guys like this video, feel free to subscribe, hit the like button, comment below, tell me what you'd like to see. And I appreciate every one of you. Peace.